that weren't able, so that way we just have this as a resource. But thank you guys so much for coming. I'm genuinely so happy you guys are here. Whether, there's a couple of different reasons, whether it was you asked somebody what they're doing or for info on this business, or maybe somebody messaged you and said, I think you'd be amazing at this. Can you please come check it out? There's so many different reasons that you might have ended up here. But regardless, thank you for being here. And I'm just going to share my screen and just tell you a little bit about this. So, first of all, my name is Caitlin. If you have no idea who I am, I've actually been in network marketing for over 5 years now, which is crazy. It's not something I thought I would ever do. But it was a very needed and last minute decision for me, honestly, because what ended up happening was me and my partner were both going to school. I was going for social work and he was going for engineering. And so we were just kind of in that mindset of, it's fine. We were very much struggling, but we just kind of had this mindset of like, it'll be fine eventually. We're going to school, we're doing what we're supposed to. And then we got pregnant, which was not planned. And that no income became just a maternity leave check and a baby. And that was my rock bottom, if I'm going to be totally vulnerable with you guys, because I couldn't afford the rent. I couldn't afford bills. I could not afford diapers and food and clothes for the baby and all of these things. And so that was really scary for me. And so when I saw somebody else offer the opportunity to make a real income from home, I literally just jumped into it. I was like, just show me what to do. I was so coachable. I was like, just show me what to do and I will do the things. And that's what got us here almost 6 years later, is because I truly meant it. I had that mindset every single day of I will do what I know is working and what other people coach me to do. And it's just been amazing. We have 2 little girls now. We actually were just able to take a full year as a full-time family, because in Canada here, because I was self-employed, I didn't have to claim maternity leave for my second daughter. So my partner was able to take the whole year off as parental leave. And so we were able to just take the year to go traveling. And it's just a huge reason why I love Q Sciences as well, which I'll go over in a little bit, but it's so family oriented and they're just all about spending time with your family. And that is everything to me. So the reason that Q Sciences is really, really big in the industry right now, like it is a big deal. It's catching a lot of attention, is because it's brand new. But oh my gosh, can you guys hear? Can you let me know in the chat? Can you hear the baby monitor? Like they're not even down here, but it's turned on. So I don't know if you guys can hear them, because if you can, I will go switch that off really quick. But anyway, so we've only been around for about 4 years and we've already hit actually over 1900% growth now, and we're already in 27 countries and growing, which is crazy how fast it's moving. We've already been named the #1 health and wellness company out of the entire industry, and that's honestly crazy for how new we are. And so this is just to show you, this is how new, like it's okay. I'm going to explain this as simply as I can. Okay. There's ground floor companies, which essentially means they're extremely new. Like there's still shipping issues, there's stock issues, trying to get enough product, trying to grow, all those things that come with being new, right? And then at the very top, there's saturation, which means you're a well-established company. But with that means a lot of people have tried it, a lot of people have heard of it. It's just there's a lot of people in it already. And so what's beautiful about the opportunity we have right now is that you can see we're literally right at the bottom of that momentum stage. And so that means that almost nobody has heard of this company yet. When you tell people about it, they're not, biased because they know somebody who's tried it or it didn't work for their aunt or their grandma or like all of those situations. It's not like that at all. We actually get to be the first people to share this company, because there's less than 1% saturation. And what I love about Q is that we do things so differently, so that when we do share it with people, they want to be part of this. They want more info. They want to try the products. They want to ask questions. And so that has been really, really cool to be a part of. So I'm just going to introduce you to these 2 guys really quick and just keep it simple. But these are actually the owners of the company. And there's a couple of reasons why I share this. First of all, it's just to show you how much or how serious they are about this. And because that's a big deal for people that are really business minded, is you want to be part of something where, you know, the owners are very serious about it. They're not giving it up. They're going to keep riding it out for life. So Mark Wilson is actually a 2-time Super Bowl champion. He was actually the quarterback for the Raiders, which is so cool. That was before my days, I'm pretty sure. But I know back then that was like the popular team. Everybody loved the Raiders. So I know that that was a big deal. Okay. So he has a lot of fitness background. He knows all about health and wellness, workouts, like all the things, right? And so he was actually the one who first came out with our products, and he had been bought, or not bought, but like asked to be bought so many times by so many different companies, and he just didn't want to sell the product, right? Like he wanted to form something himself, but he needed somebody to help him with that. And that's when Jake Spencer found him, and Jake was actually in the industry himself, so he was in network marketing and had made like $30 million by the time he was 30. Like, just insane. This guy is so successful, and he knew that he wanted to make a compensation plan where the average person could actually come in and make money and actually do really well for themselves, because he could see he was one of them. So he knew that not many people were actually making big money, right? So he hand wrote a compensation plan, and they partnered together in 2018, and that's when things blow up. So it really just shows you that when you have the best product mixed with the best compensation plan, it explodes. It honestly does. But another really important thing that I mentioned is just that they are some of the most loving people I've ever met. It's such a different culture than anything I've ever experienced. Like, they coach us on relationships, partnerships, parenting, like all of those family aspects, just as much, if not more, than business. And to me, that is huge. Like, I have literally met them multiple times. I've worked with them personally. I work with them once a week. They coach me themselves. Like, they are just some of the most down-to-earth, caring people I've ever met. And I've literally seen Mark Wilson cry over the fact that this will never be a company where people are so burnt out that they never see their partner, or that they're fighting all the time because somebody is always working. And that to me is everything. So that's just a little bit about them and the background of this company. But this is just to show you that when it comes to the products, we have something for everybody. Like, we literally will never have to turn people away because we don't have something to help them. So whether it's fitness and weight loss, whether it's nutrition, gut health, such as like greens, we have pre and probiotics, we have women's hormone balancers, sleep, mental health, anxiety, skincare, collagen, and that's just the stuff that's already out. There is a lot of products coming out right away, like a mind-blowing amount, which is really exciting, but I can't tell you about all those new ones yet. But just know, like, they are constantly coming out with more things to help people. So I'm very, very quickly just going to explain a few of them, just so that you guys can see how well they really do work. So this one is actually our main product. It's in over 80% of the company's orders. And that's because it's actually 4 products mixed into one. So this one product that comes in these cute little AM and PM packs. So it's not all these bottles lining your counter. It's that cute little pack you see on that picture. It has your anti-inflammatory, your pre and probiotics, your gut health. It helps you digest food. Like, it literally does everything that your body needs from head to toe. And that's why you feel it so fast. And because of that, it actually has an average use time of 27 months. That's how long people use it for. So it just really shows you that that is a very stable product to run a business with. But this is actually my favorite one that I love talking about. And the reason I get so excited telling people about our collagen is because we have actually one of the only full matrix medical grade collagen in the entire market, which is a big freaking deal. So what that means is it has 5 types of collagen, and your body fully absorbs it right away, which is where a lot of companies get you. So for example, you can get hair, skin, nails gummies in the store, right? You think that they're the cheapest option you can get, but what happens is your body doesn't actually absorb any of the collagen. So we actually have a patented technology in our collagen so that your body fully absorbs it and you get results insanely fast. So it's liquid. You just put it on a tablespoon, you eat it. It tastes amazing, by the way, and it works fast. So as you can see, these are all within one bottle. So 1 month of the collagen. Like, it's just crazy. And we have two. So the purple one you see here, that's the one that helps hair, skin, nails, wrinkles, anything you see on your body, that's what that one helps. Whereas the gold bottle in the previous slide is for your inner body. So that helps with your muscles, joints, mobility. It helps keep your inner body young, right? And that one is so strong, like literally saved my life. It sounds like I'm being dramatic, but truly, with my last daughter, it actually broke my tailbone and nothing would heal it. Like, truly nothing. I was going to the doctors, chiropractors, pelvic floor therapists, doing all the things, and nothing was working until I started taking our gold collagen, and one bottle had me walking without pain again. I wasn't able to feel that broken tailbone. And now I'm like 2.5, maybe 3 bottles in, and I'm more active than I've ever been. It helps burn fat as well. So I'm like getting back to the old me, being so active, and it's just so incredible. So I like never stop talking about this collagen. And the last one that I'll just be super quick on is our vitamin sprays. These are super popular as well because you spray it under the tongue, and it's actually the fastest way to get your vitamins outside of an IV. Like, that's the only way that's faster, is to go hook up to needles. So it's a really big deal. It's safe for kids. It's a really effective way to get vitamins into kids if you have picky kids. The sleep spray specifically is actually our #1 top seller because it helps you fall asleep quick, you stay asleep, and then you wake up knowing that you had an amazing sleep, not that like gross feeling, when you nap when you're not supposed to. It doesn't feel like that. You wake up being like, oh my gosh, I feel so good. And it's safe for kids again. So that one truly saves a lot of bedtime routines. It helps kids go to sleep. So that's why it's very, very popular. Now, this one isn't so much a product, but this is a really big deal for a couple of reasons. The main one is because one of the biggest things in the world right now is people are starting to look into ingredients and the toxins and the chemicals in their products. And so we wanted to come up with a line that was all extremely safe, clean, non-toxic products, but that were also extremely innovative to give people things that work better, but they're still affordable and extremely safe and good for you, right? So that's one thing. It's really, really good for business. But also, I would be lying if I didn't just acknowledge that a lot of people in the world right now can't afford extra things. Like, it's just a fact. There's so many people that would love to buy themselves extra vitamins and skincare routines and collagens and all the things. And some people can't. Like, times are hard right now, you know? And so what this does is it really just shows you that you can still run a super sustainable business, because we're going to have literally everything that people could need for their home. And so we can just help every home everywhere switch out with things that are truly better for them, that are still affordable. So that's a really good thing to note when you're looking for something for extra income, is just making sure they have a plan for when things aren't going well, So if this is something you're thinking more along the line of a customer, or you're thinking, if you were to run a business, having a customer base, we have a really incredible customer program. So all of our customers get Q Rewards, which is essentially points for free product, and it adds up really quick. So you can spend it whenever you want, or you just keep ordering, and someday you have a huge ass free shopping spree. It's me. That's what I'm doing. We have really amazing customer support. They answer so quick. They get the problems dealt with right away. You get a big discount. But the biggest thing is that we have a money back guarantee, which is something that is so hard to find. So what that means is you could literally try any product you want. And if for whatever reason you feel like you don't love it, it didn't work, it didn't match your expectations, you get your full money back, no questions asked. And if that's not cool enough, on top of that, our return rate is 0.5%, less than 1% return rate. So that just shows you that these products are no joke. When people do try them, they love them and they do not get sent back. So you can have confidence in that if this is something you're wanting to do. Now, the Q Fit, this is another thing that's like really given me my life back, honestly. We have a Q Fit app that all of our ambassadors and customers get, that's run by real people. It's not robots. So every single person from day one of joining Q Sciences, you get this app with your own personal trainer. There's full workout programs on demand that are already made for you. There's recipes and meal plans made by nutritionists. There's macro counters. There's accountability groups. You can do like habit trackers if there's things throughout the day that you want to personally keep track of. So for example, I know some friends that do like, they have drinking your water on there or making your bed or reading a book. Like you can customize it to be everything you want to create habits with in your lifestyle. And this for me was the game changer, because I was somebody who, obviously with a broken tailbone, I hadn't been able to even walk without pain for 15 months. And this app got me back into working out, following the macro counters. You guys, I look so different in the past like 3.5, 4 months alone. It's insane. I actually like just posted my results today and was mind blown by it. It's crazy. So I can't say enough good stuff about this. Now, if this is something you're thinking of as a business, this is actually not even correct. We have a huge promotion on right now. Okay. So if you could use an extra $12.50 USD or $1,700 Canadian by the end of July, listen up. Okay. We have a promotion on where it's actually only $10 USD to sign up. So if you're in Canada, which I know some of you are, that it's $15. So it's either $10 or $15 to sign up. And that gives you your business for the entire year. So that's your website for the year where people can shop from you, where they can join your business app, the MyQ Fit app I just mentioned, literally everything. And you have access to all of the training and resources. The only thing it doesn't include is just whatever products you want to try. So you will literally just get your $10 enrollment, pick out your products, you're started. And from there, we will help you with everything. And we get to help you earn $12.50 USD in your first month. So say you join today, you have until the end of July. This is just bonus the rest of this month. You have all of July to earn $1,250 USD. So 1,700 Canadian. It's just crazy. It's absolutely insane how much money we get to help people earn for so cheap. I just love it. And if that wasn't good enough, now I'll just show you a couple of the ways we get paid and how we make that happen. So this is what you would call like our incentive program at Q. So you know how some companies have like free cars and things like that, that are not actually free. Spoiler alert, it actually can ruin a lot of families' lives, because what happens is if you don't maintain what got you that free car or whatever that bonus item is, your family is then in charge of paying those monthly finances or paying out the remainder of the debt. Like you are the one actually in charge of paying the rest of it from then on. And so it actually screws over a lot of people. And so our incentive program is all about financial freedom, where you actually get to work with a financial coach, like a real certified coach, totally free. They work with you one-on-one and they help you with eliminating debt, emergency funds, credit repair, budgeting, saving, all the things, totally free. And then on top of that, when you hit the 4th rank in our company, which is extremely achievable, I know I'm not everybody, but just to show you, like I literally did it in 2 weeks. It is doable. They actually help you start paying off your debt. So you'll see on the right there, there's that chart of the financial freedom monthly bonus. That is literally just an extra bonus that the company then puts into a debt of your choice every month. So it can be set up to your mortgage, your car payments, your credit card, whatever you want. And it's just an extra thing the company does as a thank you. It's not taken off of your commissions or your paychecks. It's in no way out of your pocket. You can see on here, it is literally just the 6th way we get paid, is they pay into your debt. So it is just absolutely unreal. The amount of ways we get paid is insane. I'm not going to go into detail on this because I know there's some people that are not numbers people and I definitely don't want to overwhelm you, but if you are, please let us know. We have a 5-minute video that goes over this in detail. Okay. So please message the person who invited you right now. If you would like this video, it's 5 minutes. It'll explain everything. But it's so simple. It's literally set pay here, which is really good for families and budgeting and knowing what income is coming in. And it's all just volume based. So if you're somebody with some experience in network marketing, like I was, there is no charting. There's no needing other people at ranks. Like there is nothing like that. It is literally just volume. You work as a team, all volume counts, all sales count, and you just promote naturally as your team grows, as your sales grow, and there's set pay. Then you get a bonus on top of that. Then you get your commission on top of that. And then they're paying off your debt. Like it's just insane how much money you can make here. So it really can change lives very, very quickly. So one of the last things I'll just mention quick is you do not need to have experience like I do to be really successful at Q. Like truly, if you are coachable, if you're willing to come in and let us just show you what works and let us help you, we can earn you all of those bonuses. Like we truly can help you earn that 1,250 USD or that 1,700 Canadian. It's mind blowing. Actually, I'm so glad Natalie is in the chat. She just got her percent. Actually, Natalie, I'm gonna totally throw you on the spot right now. Would you be willing to unmute and just like share that story with everybody really quick?
Yes, I will. Just let me turn the damn light on so, I'm not in complete darkness here.
Okay,
Okay.
this is my good friend
Say it
Natalie,
again.
you guys. I'm gonna let her just share what happened with her today because I feel like it is so important for people to know. Okay, take it away.
So, I joined Q the end of April. So like I really got going in May, say. And I was really excited when I saw the compensation plan, even though I am a numbers person. However, I didn't quite understand, but I told myself, you know what, I'm just gonna trust the process and I'm just gonna go with it. And just like Caitlin had said, like it sounds like I'm just reiterating what she said, but it's that simple. Like I was just blown away. Like, yes, I have industry experience. However, I came into this company with the mindset of I'm just gonna like pretend I don't have any experience and I'm just gonna learn because I wanted to learn how to do things differently and I wanted to learn about Q, right? I wanted to do well here. So that's exactly what I did. I followed the systems. What's next, that kind of thing. And I just did the things they told me to do to become successful and like getting people on these zooms and stuff like that, and that's exactly what I did, and just talked to people and asked a gazillion questions, and I still do that. So if you guys ask questions, that's okay. And I opened my paycheck this morning, and I mean, because of the set pay and stuff, like there's no averages or anything like Caitlin had said, like was in my previous company. And oh, I'm a little, I get a little nervous on these. And when I opened my paycheck, I went to my support chat right away because that's another thing you get. Like you get a support chat, and I was like, I just opened my pay and I'm blown away. Like I could not believe it what I just made with this company in my first 4 weeks. It's insane. Like without saying numbers,
You can
I
say
made
numbers.
more
You
than
can
I
just tell them.
can I? Okay.
Yeah, just go for it.
I wasn't sure if I could.
So,
So, guys, in my first month, I made $545 and 95 cents, I think it was, which is insane because I haven't made that much in the last 4 to 5 months in my previous company. So, I'll tell you what I told Caitlin. I told my husband, and he said, "Good, now go make 5,000." So it's amazing. I love it.
oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you for sharing that with us.
You're welcome.
And I love that, you guys, because it really does just show you it is so different here. I'll finish this up quickly and then you guys can take off, but just to show you, like, it is not a company where we're focused on the people that have been in forever and that are already making money. Like, we focus on the new people. Like, if you sign up with us today, you are the person we focus on. We help you make money. We help you make a paycheck. We're going to make it so simple and fun so that you are earning money before the heck you even understand what is happening. And that is something that is so important to me, is knowing that the people I bring into this truly will make money. They will succeed here. And so just know that it doesn't matter where you're from, who you know, like it's all about just being coachable and being willing to do the things, and we will make it happen for you. Like truly. So the last thing I'll just mention before I stop sharing this slide here is just the culture. I'm not sure if you guys can feel it on the Zoom. It's definitely something that's better when you can get to an in-person event, of course. But here I have never felt a culture like I have at Q Sciences. Like here, you matter as a person. Your family matters. They make sure that you take Sundays off to be with your family, that you put your phone down, that you're going to your kids' sports, you're doing date nights. Like they check in on you so much. And like I mentioned earlier, they coach us on relationships and being the best person, the best leader, the best mother, the best partner, all the things, just as much as they do business, because that is more important, honestly. Like you can't pour from an empty cup. You can't help other people if you're not also helping your own family and filling, yourself and making sure you're good. And so that's something that I absolutely love here, is it is a true partnership. And it's not either, it's not a place where we work for people either. So just as an example, we actually have councils in this company. So I actually sit on the International Equity Council. And so what that means is I get to represent everybody outside of the USA, and they come to me weekly and say, okay, what do people need? How is Canada doing? What do things look like? I just had a call today actually with our VP of business development for over an hour, and she sat with me and, I got to fill her in on where everybody was at and who needed what. And like they care, they work with us. They have literally flown me out to their house in Utah, and I have trained from the owners of the company themselves. And they don't hire people to do stuff for them. Like the owner, Mark Wilson, like I don't remember how old he is. I was about to be like 85-year-old Mark. That I felt like that would have been rude. I don't know how old he is. I don't want to age him, but he was outside chopping the wood for the fireplaces, making the food, like shoveling the snow off the paths. Like it has just been the most incredible thing to be a part of, where it's not about money, it's about the people and the families and just being a community. And so that to me is everything. So with that being said, if there's anything you guys do have questions about, please feel free to, if you want to type in the chat, if you want to unmute and ask questions, totally your choice. Or if you're more comfortable just going to the person who invited you here after, please feel free to message them, ask them questions. We will help with everything, whether it's, you want to know how we get paid, or what the systems look like, what it actually looks like to work the business, how we would help you, things like that. Anything, just ask away. If they don't know the answer, they'll bring somebody in to answer the question. We make sure everybody is taken care of. And again, that's the systems here, is you always have help. So thank you guys so much for coming. I hope that you got something from this, even if it's just, seeing why we love it so much. But I would love to see all of you doing this with us soon, because like I mentioned before, this timing is not something we're going to get back. In a year or two, it's going to be more well known. There's going to be more people. But as of now, this company is so unsaturated, especially if you're in Canada, which a few of us are. There's less than 1,000 active ambassadors. So it's still new in the States, but it's like very new in Canada. So get yourselves in right now while we can help you take this to the next level, and you can be one of the people really exploding this company with us, which is really exciting. So I can't wait to see some of you on here with us again as business partners next time, or maybe at our next event. We have our first ever Canadian convention coming up in Toronto in like 2 weeks. Or one in Utah in August. If we get you there, that would be incredible. So I'll let you guys go, but thank you for coming, and I hope you have a really good night. Bye, guys.